Gonna add something else to it. All I can think of, it could be...
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
I can only think of two machines that can do this. The Slitherfang or a Rock Breaker. And both of them I don't want to deal with. We saw the Rock Breaker during the whatever this thing, the cool route. It blew up though.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Storage units access, data transfer initiated, operation suspended, fusion reactor on standby mode, download initiated, beamcast initiated, destination redacted. Oh, he's literally following my every move. What is this?
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Looks fancy. Looks real pretty. Has to belong to the Far Zeniths.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthea's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
Either she was here and Eleuthia ran off and transferred somewhere else because it said download initiated, or they're Elizabeth Sobeck look-alike. They got Eleuthia, but she ran off because something drilled in here. I don't know.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Shoot, I guess. Because, like, that girl did not seem like she was doing this of her own free will. Or being treated properly. Man, it's got multiple ways to go, and it just... I thought it said pry open. Ooh. Priority shift. All, as you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you for all your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you will be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer to your leads with any questions. What up, Karayan? How's it going?
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Well, thank you. How long am I streaming? I was only supposed to do 2 hours. I'm running over that right now because I decided to continue this main mission because I thought all I had to do was like talk to Varl and then like I would go somewhere. Now it's like I'm in here. So now I guess I'll try to finish this one. So I don't even know.
Find anything that might tell us?
Those main missions be kind of long. Progress report. August 19th, 2064. Data corrupted. Has been a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like osmanthus's Rejuvigene require. What? As for Malik's team, the latest results from their neurophysiology experiments seem promising, and with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Implants of what? Oh, so that might be that weapon that she was just using. Because my homegirl is streaming right now. If you're still on when she finishes, I might have a gift for you. A gift? What? Alrighty. So the implant, I think, because like that lady, the Far Zenith had that weapon, and then when she died, it disappeared. I was like, oh, I wanted to take that shit. You'll see, I'll be back. Okay. So I think that's what they're talking about. That weapon, because I didn't see it, and I was gonna take it. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE. Mixed results. A couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not data corrupted. Digital transcendence, like the movie Transcendence, when he downloaded his whole entire consciousness into a computer.
That's what the asset is?
I don't think so.
Okay. Give me that. Give me that. All of that. I looked at that. Okay. Backtracking. Backtracking. Well, there's a set of stairs over here. Does this lead back to where I was? Or... Move, boy!
This place is huge.
Jesus.
Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
I guess this is where I was supposed to go.
How is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
No doubt about that. Oh, we got a battle going on here. You already know. You already know. I'm not ready. This is an ambush. I feel it in my bones. Jesus, you just vaulted. Nah, because we're gonna have to, like, because look at all this cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a battle gonna be happening here. Already know. And then it's probably gonna be that big shit that was tunneling. Or the big shit that was tunneling and then other people, I don't know. I don't like it. Either way, I don't like it. I don't have no ammo. Oh, I'm gonna make this. This is so good. Ooh, I can make that? Let's make... I really need 13 muscles? Really? The audacity.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
In a minute. There's a door over here. Oh, there's boxes over here of goodies.
I'll stash this away for later.
Really? You put this in here to trick me? Nothing in there.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
Oh!
You're right. I should check the log.
Thank you for reminding me, because I was like, huh? What did I miss? Oh, that fucking scared me. I don't I don't know where it was. It was 2 something. Like 200. It was 200 something. I don't know. I think there was a 9 in there. It was a data log. It was one of these text logs. Trade agreement, intel updates about Dalgard, journal, interrogation log, arrivals, bad urges. Ah, fuck. Subordinate functions, progress report, command log, telemetry log, Spectre instructions, distress signal. 237. So I was right for the first number. 237. 237.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Spit. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. No ammo for this. Here it comes!
Man, I am not prepared for this. I'm not. I'm not. Fuck, man. So, okay, so I was right. She didn't want to do any of this. That implant was for mind control. I was right. Dang, they have, what did they say? Ulithia, Apollo, and somebody else. So they already have 3. But they don't have the Gaia kernel. They need the Gaia kernel. Otherwise, those other 3 were not going to listen. Fuck. Are you guys on here now? Are you on here? Yes, you are. You're fancy. You're fancy looking. All right. I see you. You're fancy. You're fancy. We got acid damage and plasma damage. I got to switch weapons. I don't have plasma, but I do have an acid weapon. Somewhere. One of these ones here. Use acid. Which one do you use? This one uses acid and shock. Ooh, excuse me. Equip with that one. Ooh.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Woo! Bitch! Whoa! Yo, no. I don't want no qualms, bro. I did! He's just strong. Yo, you doing this octopus thing, and I don't like it, okay? Whoa! I did not want to be that close. Oh my gosh! Are you fucking kidding me? No, pause. Like, are you kidding me? That weapon usually does so much damage, and it barely anything. How the fuck am I supposed to beat this shit? I'm clearly, you know what? I'm not doing main missions after this shit. Like, after I miraculously get through this, I'm done with main missions. I am doing side missions and everything fucking else because this game is kicking my ass. I'm gonna do everything else and level up and get all these other fucking weapons because this shit is not for me. This is not fair. Not fair. Barely a dent. Are you kidding? I was not prepared for this. Look at this. I have no gosh damn health. I need to redo. I need to restart. Cancel.
I can keep going.
No, the fuck I can't. Look at this shit.
Quick.
I see that. Clearly. Nah, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. You play too fucking much. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with you. I hate you so much. I hate these so fucking much. Oh, fast little. Are you kidding? Oh, are you kidding? I don't understand. Like, no, because... Are you kidding? I can't even make none of this shit. I wasted it too. Look at the bare minimum damage I'm making here. I do not have the skills for this. Get out of my face.
Not my chance.
Bitch, what? Oh, this is not. Oh, you dodged that, bitch. I'm pretty sure didn't say anything that you could do that. I know I didn't. Oh, gosh, damn it. I need you to get up faster than this, Aloy. Woo! What? I slow-mo that. Was not trying to slow-mo. Oh god. Please die.
There.
No more, please. I beg you.
Okay, Aloy?
No.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
No.
Got it. I'll
I want
follow
to.
once the coast is clear.
I'd want to stay down here. I don't want no more smoke, bro. Like, look at it. It's still doing its whatever that is. This shit saved my life. Like, explosive spikes. I need this. I need the purple version. That was beautiful. I was hitting the tinder bits. That's what was helping me, because this shit didn't really do much. It's like the way they redesigned it. Like, the rope caster was a lot more useful in the first one, because it's fucking me up trying to use it now. That thing is squirrely, though. I gotta aim differently or something. Oh. I can only make... That's just... I don't want to go up top. I really don't, like, how do I get back up anyway? Okay, I don't even know how to get back up. So y'all ain't up in here? Or y'all up in here? Wake your dead ass up. She probably almost killed herself removing that implant. Is that something for me? Nope. Oh, I don't want no smoke from this thing, man. Can we do a quick save so, like, if I die, I don't have to do this first part again? Because that shit kicks my ass. That's why I haven't beat the final boss in Destroy All Humans, because, yeah, it does that shit.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
I don't want
I just
to.
hope Aaron stays in cover.
You know Aaron's freaking... Aaron is... no. Like, off him. I don't even know where I'm going. This way? No, that doesn't lead anywhere. want to go back up. Can I get some backup? Can I get the other two people to come out here and lay down some cover fire? Because, yo, I could use the extra help / distraction. You know, a couple extra people to put some damage on it, not just me. A couple extra targets, not just me.
Aloy!
Erend!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Didn't we tell you to stay in cover? And what the hell dug down here?
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend.
Oh, we can't let Aaron die, but... Oh, Aaron, be my backup, please!
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Last breath. Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
I'm always gonna need you.
There's no budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some tough fight.
How am I supposed to sneak up on it?
A heavy weapon. That can help.
How do I tear it off then? Talk about, ooh, a heavy weapon. That can help. I'm just like, it's stuck on his back. I guess I should have had the foresight and just tore it off. Damn it. I fucked this up for myself. I saw it, I was like, maybe I should tear it off. Where did I move it? I moved it somewhere.
A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
Where? I do not see a freaking heavy weapon anywhere in here. I moved it. I don't know where I moved it, but I don't freaking see it. Is that it right here? No. I gotta shoot it from the back, but I don't see what I did with that. Oh. I moved it because I thought I was gonna get ambushed. Well, I'm gonna get seen getting that. I just gotta shoot it in the back, you know what I'm saying?
Try something other than fire. Shields down! It's on the move!
Woo! Aaron, where's your ass at? Okay, where did I put that? Yeah, you sneak. Where did I drop it? There it is. I just missed it. What?
I'm coming for you next.
Now this is a fight.
Plasma.
Ah,
Hit it with
dang it.
plasma.
I don't have plasma. I have this.
Move along. Kill your enemy. Take this. Take him down.
Whoa, rock! Woo!
Keep them coming. Need to stop this one, Aloy.
Yes.
It's done for.
No, let me.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
What weapon? What? 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 Where did it go? Oh. Huh? What are you talking about? Like, I'm looking for the body now. I don't even see. Oh, you're way in the distance. Just all this. Look at this. Just horrible for the environment. That's all I see right there. Did I get the weapon? What was the weapon? It fell off. What? What? Okay, that's not... What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for, because I'm like right here. Where is it? I don't understand. I don't see it.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Man, what weapon are you talking about? Cause like... I don't know what you want from me. Well. Ooh. Well. That's beautiful. But where was the thing that you're telling me? It fell off not that far. I don't understand why it's not showing up on here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the weapon from earlier. I thought you were talking about what came off of the Spectre, because it like zoomed in on a part that fell off when it blew up and died. So I thought that's what it was talking about. It's talking about the weapon earlier.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Don't break it. You're where? Wait, what? Talk to Varl and the clone is 1 and Gaia 2nd. So just follow the 1. 1 is here.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
Me too.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. You're studying in my training interface. So that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system.
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Yo, okay, what? Hold up. The original people that left Earth are still alive? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need to get back to that. The fuck? And they want to start over. You know how many times Earth has started over on its own because of Zero Dawn to make it habitable for people and plants and all? No. Just join in on the people who are already here, learn everything, do it that way.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
So the stereotypical thing, like when the world's ending, they grab all the people in charge, quote unquote, everyone with all the money, and assume that y'all will be the best ones to run the new world, which you are not.
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an event, or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Bena's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And You got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system.
When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
She had a whole mental breakdown. First of all, you better lower your tone. Who the hell you think you talking to? The disrespect.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
I was just thinking, like, after this mission, I was gonna go do the side mission with Talana, and it pops up. Bro. Oh, we got questions. We got talking to do with her and them two in there. Bro, there's some crazy shit going on. That, man. I don't know what to do. Ooh, excuse me. Like, that's some serious shit going on. And she over here panicking. Man, use that big brain, talk about you have all this fucking knowledge. Must be nice, cause, you know, Ted Faro purged Apollo and y'all over there copying all the hard work that Elizabeth Sobek and her team put into for Zero Dawn, and you over here just copying and pasting and shit. Not even doing the hard work. Fuck you.
Hey, Gaia.
Talking all that shit.
So I see what is on your mind.
Mama Gaia, listen, so many questions.
So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth. Physically immortal. How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately, no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dahlgard, was ever publicly known.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the system's design through him, despite his failure.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over, so they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground. So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
How's Catalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus, after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success, given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request. I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time.
That would have been quite a sight.
It may still be possible to view some of them, should you find and reconnect the cameras to this room's console.
I'll keep a lookout. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Feral Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Okay, these are ones I've already asked. I already asked these.
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
It probably adds a little bit more now that because they're white again. But it's probably gonna be the same thing because we already asked about all those. And bear with me, guys. I know it's a lot of talking. I know, but I want to know what's going on.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
Oh.
Like someone. Oh, you're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Got a side mission there. Not worried about that. Is it on the map? Yes, it's on the map. Where's it? He said I had to go talk to the other guy.
Aaron? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
He's jamming too loud.
Why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
I will make no such promises. But I have faith in you. You got it. You're gonna learn.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
And maybe Gaia can explain to you what an actual stuffed animal is, because it's not a real animal that's stuffed. Though people did stuff real animals and mount them, but that's a whole different that's a whole nother thing.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone's settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place. I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Personally, I'm not a plant in the house type of person, though I do want Venus flytraps, though. I had this conversation with my mom like yesterday too about that, because my mom has a greenhouse, right? And her plants are doing great. And I said, I want to get some Venus flytraps and put them in your greenhouse. And she's like, no, you will not. And I'm just like, Mom, they'll eat the bugs for you. She's like, don't they eat meat? And I'm just like, no, that's movies. If they did, I would still buy them. But no, that's movies, Mom. Unless there is a Venus flytrap that I don't know of that eats actual meat. Amazing. No. Oh no, we ain't. I'm at level 22. That mission's 22. We're not doing that. We're gonna wait, okay? Because the far zeniths stress me out on a whole nother level. They really do. It doesn't mark. I'm supposed to talk to what's his name, and I don't know where he is.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I was just talking about, I don't know where you are. You're right here. What up, guy? How you doing?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe. Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
I like how we're slowly gathering people from each tribe. Can we get the Banuk down here? And we need a Carja. We do have a Carja, actually. She's off trying to rescue her friend. So after we help her with that mission, I'm pretty sure she's going to join us. I think that was it, because it was like the Nora... Who wasn't there another tribe in Horizon Zero Dawn? It was the Nora and the Carja. The Banuk was in Frozen Wilds. Then they had like the Shadow Carja. We don't really worry about them. So, oh, and the Oseram, but the Oseram's here. So yeah. So we just need a Banuk. Bring your ass on. Bring your ass on.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Cool Route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best martial. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Carja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Cool Route by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Cool Route?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Cool Route, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Sort of, you know, Ted Faro, you know, he his idea was originally good until he made them like, you know, really smart and like be able to consume biomass to refuel, and then they went out of control. So, you know, he had a massive army, just wasn't his intention for it to be one.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
Man, I don't want to face one of those. Like, the last mission was one at a time. I don't even want to do that, okay? No. No. Looks like we gotta work out. Let's go. We gotta get faster.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Carja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Carja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Carja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Woo! I know that was a lot. I am sorry, but I want to know. I just like to know everything that I can and not miss any bit of data. She really is trying to like grow shit in here, which I mean it is kind of stale. So you know, I'm not hating. I need to that's the basement. I need to go up. Okay, I need it's right there. I need that. Where did I get that so I can
be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
Look at them. So we've learned a lot in these past 3 hours and some change, 4 hours. We learned that the Far Zeniths are the original people that went up there. They're just afraid of dying, okay? Like, I'm afraid of dying, but not in a sense where I'm going to do that shit. I'm not going to do that, right?
Cold enough for us, no?
Not going to do that. So they made her on the way back to Earth, is what she said. They made Beta on the way back to Earth so they can use her to re-sculpt everything how they want it. Like it's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. Oof. So they're just, I don't know. We'll find out more about who the leaders of the Far Zeniths are as time goes on, because it said the next main mission is to go get whoever. It's to get Poseidon, and then the next one is Demeter, but we're not gonna do that. Next time, that is not what we're gonna do, because like fighting those creatures, the whatchamacallits, the whatever they're called. The specters. Fighting these specters are so stressful. And fighting the machines are stressful too, because like I'm seeing all these other ones and I have to fight all of these because I need their parts to buy things and upgrade things. So I'm gonna have to deal with them a lot. But like just every time a new one comes in, I'm like, fuck. And then having to deal with these specters, like they're so fast and they're so strong and I suck. I'm not the best. I need more work. I need to level up. I need to play this more to get better, and I need stronger weapons and everything. So the next time we're gonna go jump back into that side quest with Talana, get her to join the group, because that's what's obviously gonna happen. We're just gonna grab one person from each tribe, and then we're all gonna band together at some point, all of us, and do the big push and defeat the Far Zenith. But until then, got a lot of work to do. Gotta look at this. Look at this. I got a lot of work to do. Like, I'm not even over here yet. I'm barely in this region. Barely. I gotta run around and unlock this, which I'm going to do not the next time, but probably the time after that. But man, I gotta do some leveling up. So it's side missions and unlocking the map for me. And bandit camps. Oh, look, there's an elephant right there. Y'all suck. What is this? Oh, no. No, really? Frost Claws, you brought the frozen wild machines up in here. Oh, man, they kicked my ass so hard, even with the shield weave armor. Are you kidding me? Oh, that means the others are here. The bears are the hardest. The frost claws are the hardest, man. Or not the frost claw, but the other one. The fire one. The fire bear. Doing sumo wrestler moves and shit. Lord. Alright then, like... Oh man, it's a lot. Oh, we got one of oh no, Velociraptors. Oh no, it's called a what? Clawstrider. Oh, it's so much chaos. Like the stress, the stress, and I love it. I'm loving this story. I love it. But y'all stress me out. You do. Do a manual save on that one. This one. Yes. Whew. Made some good, man. The story reveal is just a good chunk of story. Beautiful. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. It's 3:41. I gotta go to work. Well, not in the morning. I work nights now. But still, I got things I gotta do. I have a whole bunch of videos I still gotta edit and get those out of the way, even though I can't post them till I finish the game, but whatever. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.